to New Bern, North Carolina. News, information, community awareness, education. The Mary Perkins-Williams Show.
Good morning, radio audience. It's so great to have such a beautiful day. I tell you, it feels good. Heavy overcast. It looks like it might rain again. The rain is what we need. Not a strong downpour, but a nice drizzle so that the water can seep into the earth and water the plants that we are growing. This is the Mary Perkins Williams Show, and I'm alive in Awesome Radio 107.5 on the FM dial and 1570 on the AM dial. Call letters WECU, WECU, Awesome Radio Network. Today, I do not have a guest, so we will be having breaks between the sessions, the first session, and then the break, and then we'll talk about what's happening in Pitt County. And if you calling in, it'll be nice for you if you might have something juicy for me to go to. So give me a call. The number to call is 252-756-2008. And I'll say you are live and on the air. Tell us what you're planning to attend. Thank you so very much for listening in. And today I have decided to start sharing information about a vision that Northern Pitt County Improvement Association have. We have some land over in the extraterritorial jurisdiction of Greenville, right close by Greenville. It's close enough. And I've been working on it for some time now, and I did pass out papers during the campaign to let you know what we're heading towards. So today I'm going to talk about it, so you will get to know what it will be like. It will be in the district north of the Tar River, which is the best place in Pitt County. It's the cream of the crop. I believe that, and I work towards keeping it that way. I'm going to put a cherry on the top. You're going to put the cherry on the top, because when we start using it, I hope you start doing well. Don't forget, we like to keep Pitt County clean. We like to keep our trash in our cars until we get to the stations. Every gas station that I know do have trash barrels sitting out between the tanks. And that way you can put your trash in that can, and you don't have to worry about cleaning your car out along the highway, and we can have a beautiful countryside. That's what we're striving for, a beautiful and prosperous countryside. I am on the social medias these days. Our engineer is happy for me to have that, and I'm all about the community. Sharing information, news, educating you, let you know what you need to be aware of. This summer, we plan to have some things for youth to do, hopefully. The park is not ready, and right now we're calling it the Tranquility Park. And you know what tranquility is, a place where you can go and feel at peace and just relax and serene. Oh, that's what we hope Tranquility Park is. Well, this past weekend, which is Memorial Day weekend, I had some workers out. Some workers, there was Clemens family and the Rogers family and myself. We were at Tranquility Park. It's located on Old River Road. And, well, as always, I have to pick up the trash. But one day I hope you will keep it mindful that you will not put the trash out along the highway. Because every time we stop to pick up the trash, which is the first order of business, it takes time away from the actual cleaning. And with the rain coming down, the plants, the unwanted plants will grow much faster. So help us bit and keep your trash in your car until you get home, or get to a receptacle at the gas station. All the gas I've seen has been the lowest as 409, and I burn regular. So we have to know that we have to tighten up on our budget and make sure that we can meet all of our demands on our pocketbooks and on our time. Tranquility Park is located in the ETJ of the city of Greenville. The ETJ area of Greenville are the areas of those places that is outside of the municipality, the incorporated area of the municipality. Municipality. My tongue is getting tired. Usually, it's just outside of the edge for a certain distance, and the area that I'm talking about is north of the Tar River, the area north of the Tar River, specifically down Old River Road. We are working to get it done, and the Northern Pitt County Improvement Association is such a great group of board. So I'm very happy to have it, and we will be doing it. Um, the other things are happening about in Pitt County, so you know that there are other things going on. And finally, businesses are coming our way. And I hope these businesses will not all be those that are for industry. I hope it will be good business for household. Things be those areas that we need to complete so that the family can relax and not have to drive. When the students at East Carolina University is back, we wouldn't have to drive among those who don't know exactly where they're going or which direction they would like to go in when they are here coming to classes from areas around Pitt County. Pitt County is the hub of the East, and I'm excited that we are that. We do have a new mission in Pitt County, and the next time I'll talk about the new mission, and maybe we can tell you the direction that we're going in. Pitt County does have a strategic plan that we are working on, and hopefully we can have someone from the county that can tell you, give you an introduction of what the lead is, talk about the county's mission, change of mission, and the vision that we have. Now, we are not going to go back. We are looking forward. We are looking towards a positive and a better area, being the hub of Eastern North Carolina. And if you want to know what Eastern North Carolina is, that area just east of I-95 is my terminology of it. East of I-95 is the area of Eastern North Carolina. A lot of things are happening, and I'm looking forward to sharing this with you today about Tranquility Park. Tranquility Park is a space in the northern western part of the county. In other words, it will be when you go across the Tar River, it will be heading north. It will be on the left, in the left area, just outside of the city of Greenville. Tranquility. What did we do this past weekend? On Memorial Day, we did some cleaning because what we had done had not been, as you know, my son is into transportation, logistics, they call it. And he wasn't able to keep it cut as he usually does. We do make demands on our children, and he usually keeps it cut and clean. So we have to go. Last weekend, we had to go back over those areas we had cut and mow it with a machine, uh, weed eater known as the billy goat, and it is like um, similar to a lawnmower, but yet it is a bush hog, a bush hog, and boy is it good. So we did have that going, and I'm so happy that we have a young man who wanted to work, and Al Clemens just did it up. Great person. And while I was there, I noticed the geese. The geese are coming back. The babies are hatched. I saw two families. One had five, six, five, I counted, and another family had three. So those are two families, and it's just so peaceful to see how they how the other animals tend to their youth. Um, there's one mother or father, whichever, they all look the same as far as the sex is with geese. One in front, and at the back of the line, they are all in a line or in some kind of formation, the babies are, and they are paddling along. Only they've grown quite a bit, and the babies was in front of the parents, and they were getting on out the way and keeping up. I believe there was a certain language that they used because you could see the babies all turn in a row and go, and the parents was there. So it was very peaceful just watching that. So then in the back of the park, supposed area, was a lot of them just out there, and it seemed like they had some kind of staged lineup in some kind of square formation. I had not seen that before with them. It was quite interesting to me as I picked up the trash along the street. Um, Tranquility Park is a project that the Northern Pitt County is working on, and the vision is to have a park where families will be able to go to and relax and just enjoy their time together, whether they are local families. The park is for the general public. We are not open to the public right now because we need a fence up so that we can cut out some of the trash. People riding by Old River Road would throw the trash right out, and we have to go pick it up because we do want it to look clean and neat and inviting for those who would like to visit it when it is open. Right now, you cannot fish, you cannot boat, you cannot do any activity at the park until it is properly open. We wanted it open by 2026, but it's not happening. So maybe by 2027, we will be able to open it. We do have a format. We do have a plan for it, and we're working with that plan. We checking the areas and businesses for those things that we will have to purchase. We are seeking all kinds of help, and we will ask in um, different families if they would like to have a sitting bench just to sit out and look. Because when I pull up in my car and just sit out. Oh, and every now and then I take a nap because you just can't help it. It's so peaceful. It's a beautiful place without the plants. And someone has last year brought some plants out, the cannas, Cannas. They brought the cannas out. Thought we would like to use it. We are going to have unique plants, and it will have some vegetables that are beautiful, and you will be able to treat those plants carefully, pick them and eat and relax. Uh, what kind of plants? Tomatoes are expensive these days, Tomatoes will be one of them that will be out there. Um, we hope to have some kind of picture when we have the next um, see and show. We will have pictures of it, and we will sell some vegetables, plants, and so that we can build a our treasury to our treasury to have purchase those things that we need. We want to have swings and other items. We look forward to partner in the area. We will be going out seeking partnerships for those places um, that can help us make this park grow to one that we all can be proud of. Right now, it's an area that I am proud of. I'm happy to those people who have so far made it worthwhile, made it available to us. Um, and we're looking hard to bring it down. We've had sand brought in to build it up in certain areas. We've had a business to come in and to a couple of them to get up the trees that we needed that was too big to cut and to remove those because and we've had one of the businesses to come to share with us the best place to place um, a fence. So we have the white flags out that some people have found it necessary to put up some of those flags, but we have the white flags out so that you will know where the fence will be. There will be a walking gate and a drive-in gate with a small amount of parking. So I'm looking forward to it as we talk about what I'm calling the Tranquility Park. And I don't know what the board is going to name it, but I have to call it something um, so that you will get used to knowing what I think it will be like. Um, the projected park, I told you, will be in the ETJ of Greenville and what to expect. When you visit the park, there will be benches. There will be a place for those, you know, we're country people north of the river, rural area. That's what I'm calling country. Those people who live in the rural area. We like things on a massive way. You'll be able to bring your big drum. You see the men riding them down behind the trucks. The big drums to cook on. It'll be big. You will be able to bring your drum you can put your pig on it, or you can fill it up with chicken or ham or turkey, whatever meat you desire, pork chops and whatever else, ribs. Lord have mercy. The first part is almost over, and in 1 minute and 48 seconds, we will have a break and we will talk more about Tranquility Park. Look forward, call your friends, tell them she's talking about the park today, what we will be doing and what we will be able to do at the park. There will be sitting places. So call your friends and tell them to listen in. And you can call and tell me what you would like to see at that land that I'm calling the Tranquility Park. The number to call is 252-756-2008. That's the call-in number. And you can speak live on the show as to what kind of park you like to see. We are lacking. We want it to be unique. We want it to be different, and we want it to be something that Pitt County does not have. So call your friends and tell them that we're talking about some new area in Pitt County and a growth of a park where families in Pitt County will be able to enjoy family life of relaxation and wholesome and healthy fun with children alike. Thank you so much. And I look so forward to having you call in at 252-756-2008. This is the Mary Perkins-Williams Show, and I'm live on Awesome Radio. Network and looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and I'll see you on the other side of the.
Awesome Radio Network will be spreading the love of Jesus to the male residents at McGregor Downs Help Center, Greenville, with a gift bag for Father's Day on Friday, June 19th. If you would like to help donate, $10 will sponsor a bag. We can be reached at 252-756-3137. Visit our website to see the gift bags for our Mother's Day giveaway, awesomeradionetwork.org. Pictures are also on our Facebook page at Awesome Radio WECU. Look for our logo. We can be reached at 252-756-3137. That's 252-756-3137.
I am Miss Mary Cox. I'm Keller Pickpen's mother from Awesome Radio.
Awesome radio, yeah, it's awesome, awesome, can you feel it? Awesome, awesome.
News, information, community awareness, education. The Mary Perkins-Williams Show.
Now, this is part of the show that we'd like to have you call in to tell me what is happening. The next big thing in Pitt County that I know about that we've always had in Pitt County for a long time, and they need to call it, even though it's the CMF's celebration, where Epps High School used to be. That was back in the day when schools were segregated between the races. Pitt County had white schools and black schools, and the celebration of the schools that closed have found ways to have a celebration of commemoration. And I did attend about 2 or 3 Saturdays ago, Belvoir High School. You didn't know Belvoir had a high school once upon a time. Yep, that was the high school designated for white students in the area north of Tar River. So all of us know each other over there, and that's my family. All at Pitt County that's in District 2 is my family. Don't mess with the family. And what was that song? Don't mess with Bill, or something like that. But that was the high school, and in that area was a black school designated named Bethel Union School. Now Bethel celebrate theirs. Let me see, the white school is around before Memorial Day, and I did stop by. It was around March. In March they have theirs, the Belvoir High School, and Bethel Union School have theirs in Labor Day weekend. Now there used to be a white school in Bethel called Bethel High School. That was a high school for whites, and now there are only one school in District 2, the area north of Tar River, is called North Pitt. But the county seat of Greenville had a high school. There was only one high school, 2 high schools. J.H. Rose was a white high school, and C.M. Epps was a black high school. And Epps have a celebration of during the time of 4th of July. Parade, cookout, lunch, social gathering, and they still have, and thanks to the city of Greenville and the government of Greenville, which is the city council, they have a good memorialized area for CM Epps at the old Epps gym. The part of the 2 schools in Greenville was retained. Now CM Epps is the old Rose High, and Ebb School is the recreation center for the western part of the Greenville. Greenville has a lot of parks, a lot of places where we can have residents. So 4th of July is a time when all of the alumni show up, come come back, parade. Everybody can see the parade. The majorettes, they used to have the old majorettes for the band. They had gray hair. Yes, they did. And then they had some younger ones. But it's fun time. I like that. It's no cussing and fussing, and it's just fun time. Everybody enjoying, just coming out under the trees and the children at the park. So I like those wholesome family things. Now that's the 4th of July. Now if you have an event that you think will be good to share with the audience today, call in 252-756-2008. And I'd like to say good morning to Mr. Ben Johnson. He hasn't called in a while. I hope he's well, him and his bride. I hope so. But anyway, I look forward to hearing from all of you. There are a lot of seniors with a wealth of knowledge that they can share with us. I did attend the DACA put on by, I won't mess up his name, so a member of the Health and Human Services, the Health and Council, Health and Recreation Council, had a art exhibit and a show from all across the United States. And I left my piece of paper home that I was going to talk with them about it. But it was a show. There was elected officials there, and there were people introduced who had participated as being judges. Yours truly was one of the judges for the art show. 250 years of the United States is what the focus of the art was. You could paint it, you could exhibit it, but they were beautiful shows put on by the Health and Human Services show. We had food and everything. That was at the Greenville City Council chamber, the City Council's chamber. And on that wall of the City Council was all of the City Council, a picture of all of the City Council for Greenville from the time started right up to this year. The City Council of this year was there, and that was interesting. I saw Mayor Percy. I saw a picture with the mayor of Nancy. I can't think of her last name. Went out, left my program at home. I had two things scheduled that day, and I didn't get there at a time when they gave me the recognition. So my apologies to the council, but I did do my part as far as making that happen as a member of the Pitt County Human Relations and Recreation Council under the leadership of Kimberly Marsh, and Mayor Carl Wilson serves as our chair right now. So it was a high time, a good time, and let's see, Nancy Jenkins, that was her name. Nancy Jenkins was there. So that's what I talked about as to some of the happening in Pitt County. We have 2 minutes to go to talk about. So I suggest that if you have time, go and look at the pictures in City Hall up on the second floor and see all of the pictures. Rufus Huggins was in more than one of those. Mayor Ed Carter was on the wall. There was P.J. Connolly on the wall. I remember her husband used to own a plumbing store. she was on the wall. It was just good history to look and see friends and past people who've been here and gone. We have a lot to show. We have a lot to be proud of, and we have wonderful folks who make that happen. This is now about a minute, and I will be going out of the show and come back with more information about the Tranquility Park, what it looks like, and what hopefully we will be doing in the near future, at least by this time next year. I would like very much to have it open, and the board is working hard to make that happen. And thank you, Northern Pitt County, for assisting me as your county commissioner and letting me be the executive director of your board, where I am, as I say, the free labor for you all, as I do constituency services for the Pitt County District 2. And a lot of the people over there have seen me working, and the people around it has been excited to have it. Come back in a few, and we'll talk about more about Tranquility Park in District 2.
The 11th Annual Youth Incarceration Prevention Ministry event beginning 12 noon Saturday, June 6 at St. John Missionary Baptist Church Soul Saving Center in Stokes at 2921 Briary Swamp Road. Youth of all ages are invited to attend this totally free event. Come get motivated to not make jail time your destiny. Keynote speaker Sheriff Paula S. Dance, along with other guest speakers to include Judge Wendy S. Hazelton, Lieutenant Gary Howard, Jalen Staten, Minister Derek Clark, Mrs. Julie Bunn. There will be gift card giveaways, food trucks, global gaming truck, bouncy houses, and more. Contact Eddie 252-341-7546. Evelyn 252-253-9520. Brenda 252-717-0097. The 11th Annual Youth Incarceration Prevention Ministry event, Saturday, June 6, beginning 12 noon at St. John Missionary Baptist Church, Soul Saving Center in Stokes. Pastor Gregory V. Black. Scholarships and recipients will be recognized at this event.
Health Pro is a licensed home care organization and a trusted provider of in-home care services with skilled nursing and personal care services. When your elderly parents live alone, there are many things that can be done to make general housekeeping and personal care easier. We are located at 408 West Arlington Boulevard, Suite 101C, Greenville. At Health Pro, our services provide a relief for the aging and the disabled population who prefer to recover in the comfort of their homes. Our services expand beyond the normal, and we are currently serving 17 counties in eastern North Carolina. Veteran personal care services, companion care, sitter care, respite care, private pay home care, pediatric adolescent personal care services are just a few of the many services we offer. Health Pro, a local, trusted, leading provider of in-home care services. 252-364-8114. That's 252-364-8114.
Awesome Radio.
I am Miss Mary Cox. I'm Killer Thigpen's mother from Awesome Radio.
Awesome Radio. Yes, awesome. Awesome. Can you feel it? Awesome. Awesome. Awesome Radio. Yes, awesome. Awesome. Can you hear it? Awesome. Awesome.
News, information, community awareness, education. The Mary Perkins-Williams Show.
Welcome back. We're going to talk about Tranquility Park. The engineer and I was talking about what it is trying to make a garden. And you got to work. When it doesn't rain, you got to water. But let me talk about the park. Here's what is in the Tranquility Park notebook. I have a notebook about 3 inches, and all of the things that I've gotten estimates on that we need, like wooden benches, a plan a picture that's in color that was done by the Mideast Commission, showing the placement of buildings so that when you go to the park and when you're having the best time, guess what happens? The rain comes down. So it should have a place to shelter during the rain. But initially, we will have those shelters that you're accustomed to seeing around about in Greenville and at other places in the county. I think they have some at River Park North. They have some that was over there off of Mumford Road. I think that's what you call that park. And that park has an animal. In that building is a collection of animals that grow here in Pitt County. And that includes snakes. Yes, if you want to know what kind of snakes live in Pitt County, that building have it. Now, I give the city of it's unique. That's unique. That's the only park in the county that has live animals in it. I don't know who take care of those snakes. Not me, because when I'm walking in the middle of the aisle. But they are there, the animals that live in Pitt County. That's right on Mumford Road. We're talking about parks anyway. And one that we have, there's a park in Greenfield Terrace where you can rent the space. And the building has really increased. And I think I am happy that the city of Greenville extended that, because all of the times that I've attended functions at that park in Greenfield Terrace, everybody will be packed in. And I didn't go to it after the COVID because packing in wasn't my style. I haven't grown up enough yet to get out of that. But so I try my best to go in spacious places. The River Park North, and I think Bethel has a park. Bethel does have a park. And Bethel has, the Bethel Union Park over on Church Street is where the old Bethel Union School was located. And that's a park in Bethel. And it has playground materials. So that's 2 parks, Bethel, Greenfield Terrace, and Meadowbrook. Okay, so there are 4 very spacious parks in the District 2, Pitt County District 2 area. The area is very large, so it seems like we don't have enough parks because it's 233 square miles for District 2, according to the planning department. And at some place, we have, Mideast Commission has helped with that, and so has the Pitt County government, because we know how deep the water is in Tranquility Park. And I like to thank Jonas and Mr. Rose. James Rose retired, and Jonas took over. Was hired as manager. Gallagher hired Jonas as the director of planning. So Jonah and his staff has been very cooperative with us and helping us and looking and keeping us in the right frame and doing the right things for a park. So you can't do anything alone. It takes a village to raise a child, and it takes a community to fulfill the possibilities of a government. It takes the community to fulfill the possibility of a good government. And I think we have the best under the leadership of Mrs. Gallagher, who has a profession as certified lawyer. She's a lawyer, but she's our manager, and we have a lawyer. Sometimes we're going to talk about, I'd like to have her come back and talk about the structure of the Pitt County government, and have Mr. Cowan talk about the structure of a municipal government, because Greenville is the county seat. And I guess I'll do that when the students are back, so that the new people who comes here as freshmen can know certain things about the area they came to get their education, which is East Carolina University. Now, we're back to the Tranquility Park. The area on the north side of the park, which is along Old River Road, will have a gate, and that gate will allow people to drive in. There will be very little parking inside because there's not a lot of land mass. The main focus of the park is wholesome recreation. If you teach a child to fish, he should never go hungry. If you teach your child how to manage a garden, he should never go hungry. Because every home has a yard, and every yard should have a place for some vegetables that the household like. Why? According to statistics, Pitt County is a food insecurity area. There are a lot of people who suffer from the lack of food, good food. Not me, because every year I have a garden of sorts. My garden was a little low starting this year, but the Lord is sending rain this week, and I tell you, it is popping up. Like I saw yesterday in my garden. I'm on my garden. I'm supposed to be talking about the park. Beets coming up. So anyway, at the park, we will have an area I'm called the natural consumption area, which will have things like lettuce, beets, carrots, things that cucumbers that you can eat raw, tomatoes, things that you can eat raw. And when you come to the park, you will be able, if you don't have enough or don't have certain things in your area that you have gotten for that, you will be able to get one or two items. Herbs, mint, relish, turnip, all kinds of things. You can grow Savoy cabbage here. You can, as well as shophead cabbage and the knucklehead cabbage. Now, I've talked about, since I've been a commissioner, how you can have your own garden in your yard. Just find a sunny side of your house and designate an area where you won't, where the young man that you got cutting your grass will not cut your vegetables down. This park will be similar to that. It will show the kinds of vegetables that we like to eat in Pitt County for the most part. The common one, no, but the unique ones, yes. And there will be ornamental flowers, such as the banana tree, cherry tree. There will be blueberry bushes. There will be fruit areas. Especially since there's not much land mass, and we'll have a small area where you will be able to sit, talk, and fish. I do know that the idea about having a tree stump the bushes grow in those stumps, because we had two that I've been watching. We dug a hole and put about a foot and a half into the ground, and about 2 inches, 2 feet sticking up, and the weeds are coming out of that stump that we put in the hole. So that was an idea that did not go well. We'll take that up, and maybe I should have capped it off with something, a metal or some man-made product. But anyway, there will be natural seating around the park for fishing. You will be able to fish when we get it ready, but not now. A lot of people have been coming and asking, no, we cannot do it now, because I'm afraid that you will mash the vegetation that we are planting for beauty and consumption. You won't know where it is, and you'll be stepping on it and destroying it before it becomes ready. So we are not having visitors at the park right now. And we have posted signs up that we purchased from the sheriff's office to have it posted, no trespassing. There was one, a yellow one, that said no fishing, hunting, and shooting or anything out there. I'm hoping that there will be an area designated for children who have tricycle age or have those motorized cars that runs on battery, and we'll have a little space so they will learn the element of driving and how to walk with or against the traffic when they are walking. I'm hoping that we can do that, and maybe it really did disturb me while I was on vacation this year that the young man along down near Bars Construction Road was killed from a car accident. And then I would like very much to see, since I'm maturing in age, a place where seniors can go and take the grandchildren and have wholesome fun with the grandchildren, and have a place for them to go out of the home where they can sit and enjoy without cars passing by or cars pulling up and that sort of thing. So the ideas, excuse me, unique. And what we're planning to do is to make it open for everyone who visit and come. There will be one employee, we know, that is someone who will maintain and keep that place the way we intend for it to be. The Northern Pitt County Improvement Association and has been the leader of this effort, and we are hoping that next summer, the summer of 2027, it will be available for use, and you can start scheduling it for family reunions, birthday parties, or any other need that the people on the north side of the river or anyone living in Pitt County will have a desire to use it. And that still will be for a while under the office of the Northern Pitt County Improvement Association. Northern Pitt County Improvement Association has a building on Old River Road at 2197 Old River Road. And we are seeking some youth to give them soft training for this summer. We give them soft training of employment this summer. So if you're interested or you think your child will be interested, it have to be 16 years of age, and the cutoff age is 23, that you can get some skills or learn how to work that will be suitable for someone to employ you. So we're looking forward to that, and we hope right now I'm seeking businesses who could be a part of that and partner with them as far as giving training to the youth that will keep them out of the highway, keep them off the roads, and keep them out of the streets, the children, the youth, out of the streets from vehicles, and make them feel worth. That's a good thing that we need to do. And we have done that before COVID, and we want to get back to that. So stop by 2197 Old River Road, and there will be a sign on the door as to when it is open. We have employees in that building, too, that comes through our partnership with the Middies. And I forget the name of the organization that have it. So these are seniors in the building. And then we have a place for volunteers to help us and you just need to get out of the house and keep your bones from rusting and freezing up, and give you something to do that helps the community and make you feel worth. And don't wait to lose the activity of your bone before you decide you need to do something. The number to call is 252-756-2008. This is the Mary Perkins-Williams Show. I'm so happy to be a part of Awesome Radio Network. And each week on Wednesday at 10 a.m., I should be here bringing you information for community information, news, what's happening, and make you aware and have you educated about some things. I have some pamphlets that I received from the planning department from Greenville City as to what to do when the young driver is stopped by the highway patrol, what to do that will keep you safe on the highway. So there are a lot of things that we're doing this summer. We're getting back to some of the things we were doing before, some of the worthwhile things that we were doing before COVID. Now that we have learned to live with COVID or with whatever it is that the good Lord has sent our way, that we have to adjust. Because it seems to me that sinus time is lasting for a long time, and it's just seems like it won't go away, and people are still getting colds and flu. But anyway, take care of yourself, be good to yourself, and stay tuned to Awesome Radio Network to get great stuff. You can pull it up on social media, and I'm not going to go through all of those lists on social media, but I do know that it is on the one that's there all the time, and you can get songs and everything else on it. But anyway, Awesome Radio is a network to be and a place to be, and great for Pitt County. Thank you so much, Awesome Radio and the network staff, for being a part of Pitt County. Love you. Take care. And I will see you on Wednesday of next week. And I hope my guests will come to talk about mental health and what they are doing with mental health. It's a new business that has opened up, or a new agency that has opened up to assist residents in Pitt County about mental health and how to rise above that thing that holds you down that you shouldn't be doing. So you can figure that one out. So I'll see you next time. This is the Mary Perkins-Williams Show, and I have 10 seconds to go, and I'll look forward to hearing from you next time. 107.5 on the FM dial. See you soon.
Awesome Radio. Yeah.